Hi, everybody. Welcome to the John Mendola Show here on the johnmendolashow.com. Thanks for joining us. Last week we had Dallas Coughlin. This week it is the Carbondale Area Chargers and the Old Forge Blue Devils. The Blue Devils, coming off a loss on the road to Hanover area, will try and bounce back and get that offense working for them. It was a low-scoring game. In the meantime, Carbondale got a win against Western Wayne, but it took to the third quarter to get their offense working. So expect to see a lot of defense tonight. Edge probably goes to Old Forge because they're at home, but Carbondale will come ready to play. This should be an interesting matchup in our matchup of the week here on the johnmendolashow.com.
The pizza capital of the world, the setting, Derek Lederer. How about this young fella? Talented as all heck and playing with fire, if you will. Well, that dedication, determination for Devil Nation as Old Forge their first home game of the year, and everybody rooting for Ryan Skuransky there in the pizza capital of the world, Old Forge. Let's get to the highlights. Paul Cariotti and the Blue Devils. Chris Matsko, little flat action. Gets the biscuit over to him at about the 36-yard line. Then Cariotti looking. He's going to roll to his right this time. Little dig route. And now he's got Matsko again. So we got a little driving going. Old Forge dropped the action. Anthony Rios, the 10th grader, makes it all the way down to the 3-yard line. Moving along. It is Cariotti looking for a little hole, and he finds one on the inside. He gets piffled in the meantime. 6-0 honey. Old Forge in command. Ensuing kickoff. Jason Jablanowski. He's got talent, and he's got vision. He's got a little bit of spinach in him as well. Pot pie, if you will. It's down to the 48-yard line. Carbondale in business. Moving along. Throw it out to the flat, and Jordan Tallarico finds Jablanowski again. And all of a sudden, we got a drive working. Now Tallarico looking. Marcos Ortiz is wide open, and it is touch-me-down time for Ortiz in Carbondale area. And with the extra point, we got a 7-6 advantage. Carbondale. How about this coming the other way? Old Forge was driving, but Tyler Scott, INT. He's going to take it all the way. Wait a minute. Tommy Soriavong chases him down at the 2 or 3 yard line. What hustle out of Soriavong. Great read from Tyler Scott. And then Jablanowski pops it in for Carbondale area. They got it going on. Why not? Cariotti now looking around. He's got Matsko. It seems like we saw this play all night long, right near the 50-yard line. And then Brendan Mozaleski, draw me up a little action, takes it right down the gut of the Carbondale defense. Ian Hook this time. And Hook running through some tackles. He gets deep into the secondary. Cariotti, little play action, goes to the flat. He's got Mozaleski. Mozaleski fighting for every little possible inch he could for that first down as Old Forge is a driving. Then we go rolling right. Cariotti again, and this time he finds his buddy over in that right-hand side, Matsko. Old Forge still looking for more. Mozaleski got it. Touchdown. It is 14-12. Old Forge is trailing by a couple, so they're going to have to go for the old two-pointer, and Mozaleski over the middle, and he gets it 14, y'all. We're all knotted up. Old Forge, Anthony Rios. Watch this run by him. But a great strip there by the Carbondale defense. And somehow, some way, Rios winds up with that ball. I have no idea how he got his stretch Armstrongs on that one. Cariotti to Mozaleski. And look at this little Poponsky. There's a good little collision for you for a tray of pizza. Ian Hook does a little draw. And Hook's going forward for yardage. More Old Forge action. Mozaleski again cutting into the Chargers defense for a first down. Cariotti looking to see if he could punch it in, and he does. It makes it 20-14. Old Forge has a lead. Could they hold it against this Carbondale area team? Hook has the ball. He's driving, but look at the strip by Yates. Noah Yates with the strip, and it is going the other way. Tallarico looking, and who does he got? Yates over the middle of the field, and Yates looks like he might be able to break it. He hesitates for half a second, and then they come from behind. Mozaleski to make the tackle. Tallarico looking for Scott. Oh, so close right there. Almost pulled that off. And then Tallarico trying to do something on fourth down, but Mo Zaleski and Suryavan with the sack it and a pack it. It's a home guitar chorus. Late Carbondale area trying to get something, but Dean Nalachi with his own defensive stop. More Nalachi fighting the lineman and then trips up the quarterback. It was Rossetti who came in for an injured Tallarico. And then Rossetti trying to find something, desperation, and it's Mo Zaleski coming up with the INT. And Mo Zaleski is going to head down the sideline. And the Old Forge Blue Devils are going to hold off the Carbondale Area Chargers 20-14.
All right, hey, it's official. Old Forge gets their first win of the year, week 2. Brendan Mo Zaleski. Hey, wasn't easy. Carbondale's a scrappy team.
Oh yeah, they came out to play. Carbondale is known to come out. They battle. Every single year we play them, they're always hitting us. It's always a well-fought game.
Let's talk a little bit on your side, the defensive side of the ball. You had some big plays, but there's some other guys that stepped up tonight.
Oh, absolutely. Dean Nalachi had the best game of his career so far. Our whole defensive line, they just came to play today. I mean, they were pressing the ball every single play. Our blitzes were just working because of the defensive line. I mean, I got to give it to them.
Over on the offensive side of the ball, you had some good carries. You also had some good blocks. Nice 2-point conversion. You did a little bit of everything.
Oh, yeah. I mean, my goal is to get somebody in the end zone, whether it's me or Ian Hook. I mean, I'm just looking to win the game. It's not about me. It's just whatever I can do best for the team, you know?
You guys graduated so much talent. Talk about stepping up as one of the leaders this year for this team.
Oh, well, you know, after Mondo left, I kind of took it upon myself. I mean, inside linebackers, it's been a tradition. Shane Schuback, Jordan Seco, Mondo, everybody. They're always the leader of the team. I mean, I come ready to play. They taught me how to be on and off the field, and that's it.
All right, let's check out one of the defensive stars of the game, Dean Nalachi. Dean, talk about you stepping up today with a big game against Carbondale.
I had a lot of hard work in practice, a lot of one-on-one drills. I watched a lot of film and got ready for them. We were very excited for this week, and I'm happy I stepped up for my team when they needed me.
Other guys stepping up on defense today. Maz obviously had a good game. Some of those defensive linemen as well.
Most is a good game every game. Our D-line's big and strong all the time. We just played as a team.
How about over on the offensive end, Paul Cariotti and some of the running backs?
Paul Cariotti, you know, he's a real good quarterback. His head's always in the game, and, you know, our offense stepped up way better than last week. They came to play, and they ran the ball very well.
All right, we're with Mike Schuback. Mike, a hard-fought victory tonight against Carbondale.
Yeah, the kids, both sides, both teams played well. A lot of busted coverages early, and we had a mistake there. But Paul really came back and showed some leadership and guided us down the field. And I thought our kids responded real well to 2 busted plays.
Paul Cariotti, he steps up. You have some guys in the backfield that were running the football, but Mazaleski, boys, he's just a horse.
Yeah, he's a hammer in there. You know, he always wants to be the hammer, not the nail. And last week he felt like he didn't do his job and he didn't feel as confident going on in the stadium as he did coming in. And, you know, it's going to happen. I told him they're young, it's going to happen. But, you know, the guys up front really got us going. And Mo's made his blocks. And the trio of running backs with Ian, him, and Anthony really showed we got some guys going in the right direction. Our receivers are still learning, but you know, I give them a lot of credit because they're shuffling around position to position. So I'm happy with the overall performance.
Showed some heart. A kid like Suryavan chases the kid down unbelievably. Nalashi, the way he played on defense. So guys stepping up and making plays for you.
Yeah, you know, we tried to work some of the older kids both ways, and it just didn't pan out. They were too gassed. You know, they weren't really getting it. They were fatiguing. So we tried to get some young kids on the field and just, hey, live and die with it. You know, that's been our motto here, next guy up. But Suryavan, that family's been a pleasure to be around. I'm very fortunate to be around them boys for a couple more years. And Tommy doesn't have any quit. You look at him, he's a small kid, but he is a feisty kid. He's a very, I guess you could say he's one of the top competitors I've ever been around as a high school football coach for his size. And he makes a play, he gives us a chance. You know, he gives us a chance. If he rips that ball out, you never know what happens. But, hey, you know, no quit in the kids. I'm really proud of their efforts tonight. And we'll fix the problems, but you know what? It's a long season. You know, I'm just happy where we're at right now.
We're happy too. Hey, we played into the night here in the pizza capital of the world. We're past 10 o'clock at Old Forge. The JohnMendolaShow.com. Thank you so much for joining us here in this week's matchup.